The Dog Days of Summer on 1430 ESPN Radio.
And Brandstater is just squashed in that pocket. It falls incomplete.
I'm not sure a whistle was blown.
They might call that a fumble. This is going to be a touchdown, Oregon.
Norton in the pocket. Over the middle. It's picked off. Leonard Peter. 25, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Brandstater floats it. That one's picked off. Look out now. Meskin Forrester inside the 10, inside the 5 to the 1.
In a league that features two of the nation's most prolific quarterbacks in Colt Brennan and Chase Holbrook, the Fresno State Bulldogs are simply looking for consistency. After a rough sophomore year, his first as a starter, quarterback Tom Brandstater knows there's a great deal of pressure on him this season, perhaps even more than preceded the past one.
I need to prove myself probably more now than I did last year. I want to prove myself as the leader of the team and as the best quarterback on the team, and you get the guys around me to believe in me again.
While Brandstater must prove to his team that the right guy is at the helm, his teammates, like linebacker Marcus Riley, also understand the circumstances of last season.
Got shaken up a little bit last year and took a lot of the brunt, of us losing, but I don't think it was always his fault.
All his fault? No. A contributing factor? Yes. One of the many that led to Pat Hill's most disappointing season.
Last year, Tommy and the offense took a lot of ridicule because, we did have a lot of receivers down, and then we were playing brand new freshman receivers, and it was just sort of we weren't in sync, and and that's just part of what happened during the course of the year.
To some degree, though, Brandstater must also prove to himself that he belongs. He completed 54% of his passes last season with 13 touchdowns against 14 interceptions, while having to look over his shoulder, wondering if part-time backup and full-time fan favorite Sean Norton was on his way in from the bench. With Norton gone, transferred away, Brandstater still has a touted talent behind him in redshirt freshman Ryan Colburn, who knows that Brandstater is firmly the starter but still yearns to play.
Nobody comes to a Division I college football program and wants to be a backup. You play your role and you do what you have to do, but everybody wants to start.
But the job is Brandstater's, and it's a challenging one, particularly as he works with his third offensive coordinator in as many years, in Jim McElwain, who's taken a lighthearted approach to Brandstater's recasted surroundings.
I had to reintroduce myself, probably. I don't even know if he knows who I am. He's been through so many guys. Would you put your jersey on so I know who the heck you are?
Number 7 was McElwain's main focus during spring ball, and while Brandstater and Colburn showed him good things, he was far from satisfied.
I think the quarterbacks have done a great job adapting to our teaching methods, having an understanding the importance of a completion. You don't need to just force it. Go through a standard progression, and, good things will happen. And I think that they, for the most part this spring, we were fairly efficient. In my eyes, we weren't even close to where we need to be.
So to help him get there, McElwain got specific with his quarterbacks to improve technique. But his hands-on time was limited, so the payoff remains to be seen.
Throwing with your feet and hips rather than just your arm, and some mechanical issues that I think will help them. I think they've done a good job, working on those, and it's something that they tell me they're working on this summer. I don't know. I can't see them.
But McElwain will be able to tell quickly if the work paid off, because throwing on the money is his top priority.
The one thing I did learn up in the NFL was how important accuracy is and putting the ball exactly where it needs to be. Those windows are very small, and those guys that are real accurate are the guys that are real successful. So that's something that we've really harped on, even throwing individual cuts on air. The ball has to be a certain place, get it there. And it's your responsibility as a quarterback to get it there.
Make no mistake, both Pat Hill and Jim McElwain have high expectations for their quarterback, and Brandstater knows there's a kid in the wings who would love a chance, just as there was last season. But if Tom needed to change, it wasn't his height nor his strong arm on the checklist. While the first indication won't come until Sacramento State, or perhaps even Texas A&M, Brandstater knows the circumstances and still wants the job.
It has been a rough ride, but at the same time, I would never trade it for anything. I have one of the most coveted jobs in Fresno, I guess. So, I'm enjoying it. As negative as it can be sometimes, I'm enjoying it. The best thing about it is being with my guys every day and just being a part of the team and just having fun and enjoying myself.
The ups and downs will surely come, but how Brandstater deals with them will be the true test. In 2007, the Bulldogs aren't asking for greatness from their quarterback, but rather consistency.
Play action for Brandstater. Wants it all. A jump ball down the right sideline. Running under it, making the catch is Williams.
These are the dog days of summer.